Hey runners, Tuesday, January 28th, and today I'll be recapping my speed workout that I did on the treadmill at the gym. A little update, my throat and overall health is getting a little bit better. This cold bug or whatever I got towards the end of last week is still sticking around 4 to 5 days later. But it never really materialized into anything major. The sore throat didn't really get real bad. I mean, it's still there like a tickle in the throat, and I feel what feels like a little bit of a lump or something, irritation in the throat, but not bad at all. Just been, taking some lemon, honey, tea, some Noon Fizz. Just, trying to be healthy. Lots of vitamin C, been eating fruits, so I am feeling a little bit better. But I still have kind of that frog in my throat, so bear with me. So today, went to the gym. The target workout was a 3-mile tempo-ish pace. And I say tempo-ish. Typically, I'm about an 8:30 for a tempo pace. But today, I wanted to run somewhere close to my 10K pace, maybe a little bit slower. Before I started feeling a little bit run down, I was thinking, well, maybe I'll shoot for sub 50 for the 10K, which I ran a 50:02 back in the middle part of November out at Gilbert, and that was a really good race. My average, I want to say, was 8:03, 8:02 pace, and I ran even splits for the 5K at 25:01, and then again the second half of the race, the next 5K split, I hit 25:01. So I came in at 50:02. Could I have gotten under the 50 mark, like 49, 59? Absolutely, right? I mean, we're talking 3 seconds or so. Yeah. So coming into this upcoming race, before I started kind of feeling run down, I was thinking, well, maybe I've got a shot at it. I definitely want to run under 51, 50-20, 50-30. But if I'm feeling really good, I'm definitely going to see what I can do. I will start out a little bit conservative for the race. So yeah, we'll see what happens. More on that down the road. But to recap the run today, I was targeting about an 8:06, 8:10 3-mile run. And when I got on the treadmill, I was feeling a little bit sluggish. I was definitely coughing. So I wasn't sure how I was going to do. As I started to get into the first mile, it felt a little rusty. I wasn't feeling great, but I thought, well, let's see what we can do. The treadmill, to me, always seems easier than running outside at a given pace. So as I was approaching the end of the first mile, I looked at my heart rate, which I'm using the heart rate strap, and the first mile, again, seemed to be a little bit high, about 140 beats. Earlier in that mile, it was registering around 155, but like last time, you know what? I said, let's go ahead and just leave it and let it, stabilize and level out, which it did. I got through the first mile. I think I did that in 8:14. Second mile, it started to stable out around 128, 130, and my pace was 14 as well. Then on the third mile, which I started to get real tired, still kind of battling this cold. I wasn't sure if I was going to get through 3 miles, but with a mile to go, I started, pushing through it, and I did actually bump the treadmill pace to go a little bit quicker. I think it got down to like 8:03 or just under 8 minutes. And at the tail end of that third mile. And so I finished in just around 8 minutes for that last mile. Felt good overall, but exhausted. Um, I then wanted to try to get some leg turnover and did two by 400s, just at a quick rate. Which surprisingly, I am slower on the treadmill than outside. Now, granted, I just got done doing this 3 miles, so I was a little bit tired, but when it comes to sprinting or running pretty quick, especially on the 400s on a treadmill, uh, it takes a little bit of time to adjust the pace. Whereas when you're outside and you want to just kick in the turbo, you can do so, and there's really no lag. That first 400, I did it in 142, and I felt pretty tired. Then I took a short recovery. I think it was like a minute 30, and then I did it again. This time, with about a tenth to go, I put it up to like 9.3 and held it, and I think I did 139, which isn't bad. But I know if I was outside at the track, I'd probably be hitting 135s and maybe a little quicker, even after the 3 mile workout. But overall, I'm pleased with it. I got through the workout. I knew that I might struggle a little bit, but it was good to see how my body would respond after, being down a little bit here with the cold. And it's a good barometer for what to expect here in the next 5 days or so with the 10K coming up. But I feel pretty good overall. I've got a couple more days to really get healthy, and I'm definitely going to push it as much as I can on race morning, and hoping to have a good race, as this will be really my last race before the Atlanta Half Marathon, which will be 4 weeks. Is that right? 4 weeks? Looking at the calendar. Yeah, 4 weeks from Atlanta. So I want to make sure that I have a good race. That'll let me know kind of where I am at. I do have a massage that I'm getting today, just to work out some kinks and get myself as fresh as I can. But overall, it's going great. It's just the start of the 8th week of training out of 12. So after this week, which is a cutback week, I will definitely have one more very long run of 13 miles, and then I'll start to taper down on the long runs, and my mileage will drop a little bit. So that's it. Hope you're having a great Tuesday, and if you like what you see, please be sure to hit the thumbs up down below. And also, if you've yet not subscribed to this YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Do so right down at the bottom. And I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Have a great day. Enjoy.